Going to show the superior way that our oil dispersant made from vegetable oil based glycerin does a great job of removing cleaning oil, breaking down oil. We don't have any of the crude oil from the Horizon Deepwater leak blowout, but we do have some used motor oil that we're going to use. I'm going to pour on my hands to show how well this solution of 20% glycerin, vegetable oil based glycerin, 80% water, does by just breaking it down and washing my hands off. We can very easily spray this through a dispersant hose to wash off beaches or wherever the oil is. But for now, being we do not have any of that, we're just going to show you this simple way. So we'll start with a little oil on my hands. This is something I usually avoid doing. That's great. I want to get this nice motor oil all over my hands. Look at that stuff. Ew. Ew, nasty, nasty. All over my hands. Okay. Just to prove it's right, I'm going to poop. Got it all over my arms here. Now, this stuff is usually pretty hard to get off. So maybe I should dump a little water on my hands just to show it doesn't wash off real easy. We're just going to spray a little bit of water on my hands to just show that water alone does not do a lot of good. There we go. Washing this stuff off. That's good. You can see some of it comes off, and the water stays, the oil stays bubbled up in there. I want you all to see that, because you're going to see when we use this glycerin how it will disperse much easier with the glycerin. And I would like to add too, being we're using a vegetable oil based glycerin, there are microbes in there that will help eat up this oil once it has been broken. Now we're going to add some of our solution. I'll get a little bit on my hands there. That's good for now. Let's work that in. Okay. So it looks like it was water with a little, 20% glycerin. And I worked that in there really good between the pores of my hands. Okay. And a little mixing, and you can see how it will break this oil down a bit. Okay. I gotta get a real good solution going. Yeah, there we go. Let's wipe that in some more. So the stuff now rubbing into my hands pretty good. Getting it. What happens is this glycerin is like a lippet. One end of it is attracted to water, and the other end is attracted to grease. And so what I'm doing with this glycerin is I'm bringing the water and the grease, the motor oil, into an emulsion, and it allows it to get washed off. We have used this stuff for cleaning hands and degreasing. We've used it for laundry detergent. We've used it for a lot of things, and we've thought of it for something like this application, oil spills, for quite a while. And unfortunately now we have a time when it could probably be used, and that's what we're hoping it will be taken seriously as a way to break down this oil in the Gulf of Mexico. So here we go. Let's give one final rinse in there. That's pretty good. How about one more rinse with just water to get the rest of the glycerin off of here. Okay. So again, the way this would get used in the Gulf would be under high pressure or a lot of pressure and mixed together. Okay, that's good. And then what I want to do is, you see the oil in beaded up there. I want to just swirl this around for a second. Show how it can wash that stuff off the sides. A little action here. Help pull that stuff off the sides of our container, or in the case of the Gulf, it would be off the rocks and the beaches. And now it's in solution. You've got the motor oil and the glycerin and the water And again, that glycerin will support microbes that can help eat up the oil even further. And biodegradably break it up even further. And that's what we were hoping to accomplish here. And thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Mike Pelly, Olympia, Washington.